Stuart and Heather Morrison have been dairy farming in Rotorua for almost 35 years. They currently milk 480 cows on about 200 hectares. They also have around 80 hectares in native bush and forestry. Today, Stuart talks about how he optimises nitrogen efficiency to maintain profit and reduce nitrogen losses to groundwater.
I've found that to succeed in farming, you need to make sure all parts of your farm system fit together, and you must adapt as you learn. One part that's particularly challenging is nitrogen management. I've been working on reducing my nitrogen leaching for 10 years. One way of tackling that is to be efficient as possible with nitrogen use. This means getting the best production for the amount of nitrogen you put in, whether that nitrogen comes from fertiliser, feed or clover. More nitrogen going out in product also means less nitrogen available for leaching. We dropped our annual fertiliser N rate from about 150 kilograms a hectare to 100, and we've also lowered our stocking rate. We also crop turnips, import a mix of feeds and winter off some of the herd for 6 to 8 weeks. The key to making this work well is to maintain a high pasture utilisation rate, because grass is the cheapest feed you can get. Due to our lower stocking rate, we need to turn more of the spring pasture surpluses into silage and feed it out later in the season. We've developed our farm with a series of improvements to soil fertility, improved grass species, fence alignment and paddock contour. The recontouring has been done in association with crop rotation and pasture renewal. It's one of the little things that adds up to growing more grass at low cost. Clover is an essential nitrogen input to our farm. Clover content was knocked back by the root weevil, but the parasitic control wasps seem to be on top of that now. That's helped us cut back on fertiliser N. We just had Glenn from Balance do the N-Guru analysis for us.
N-Guru is a new tool from Balance Agri-Nutrients that helps farmers optimise their use of nitrogen fertiliser. Pasture response to N fertiliser is greater on soils that have a lower total N test. On Stuart's farm, I took 7 soil samples from different blocks and had them analysed for total soil N content. N-Guru showed small differences across blocks and pasture response to N fertiliser, as the soil N results were similar. This gives Stuart confidence that he can apply N fertiliser on all areas of his farm with little difference in pasture response rate.
We continue to work on improving the genetic merit of our herd and have focused on higher productivity Kiwi cross cows with good fertility. More productive cows convert more grass into milk. Our cow empty rate is about 10%, less than the industry average. The lower replacement rate means more of the herd is milking and making money for the same total inputs. This carries through into greater overall nitrogen efficiency. The key message is to always be open to new ideas and to try the ones suited to your physical farm resources and your management style. It will normally be through a combination of several on-farm actions that helps you get the most profit out of your nitrogen inputs while reducing leaching.
Nitrogen efficiency gains were assessed by comparing Stuart's current and previous farm systems. An overseer analysis indicates that nitrogen leaching from the dairy business decreased by 17% per hectare. Nitrogen conversion efficiency is the ratio of nitrogen exported in product divided by total nitrogen inputs. This improved from 20% to 27%. Farmex indicates that profitability increased by 43% per kilo of nitrogen leached at a $6 payout. You can find out more about this good management practice below.